Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a different type of video and I'm going to start a new series which I've been wanting to do for a little while, and it's going to be on planning a photo shoot from start to finish. So I'm going to start a series where I will go through the process of planning a photo shoot basically over a series of videos. And a few people have been asking me about this for the last couple of months, and I have finally decided to get around to doing it. So you guys will see my initial stages of planning a photo shoot, getting concepts together, and then the end result with photographing the shoot and editing the photos. And I really hope you guys enjoy this series. It's just something a little bit different that I thought might be beneficial for people to watch and to learn from. So my first video today is going to be on collecting inspiration and starting the concept for what I'm looking at doing. Now, currently, I don't really have a concept in my head specifically that I'd like to do. So this is kind of, if I don't have a specific concept, this is where I will go into several websites, or I'll go into my inspiration folder that I have on my computer, and I'll start looking through all the collected inspiration photos and editorials that I've saved to my computer to get a bit of inspiration from it and get some ideas and feel a little bit more motivated to go ahead with the shoot. So first off, I use a couple of different sites for collecting inspiration, and a couple of them are the Fashion Journal, Fashion Gone Rogue, and Pinterest. And Pinterest is a great one, obviously, because there's just so much on Pinterest, and it's kind of like a never-ending database on there, so that's always great. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some of these sites, and I'm going to show you guys how I usually like to go through and store my files and saved images for inspiration, because I've got a bit of a, I guess, my own database on how I like to set everything out and how I like to sort through my inspiration. I'll have inspiration for hairstyling, for makeup, for just general clothing styling as well. So now I'm going to go through some of these sites and show you guys what I like to do with my inspiration folders. Okay, so this is how my inspiration folder generally looks. Keep in mind that I have recently gotten a new computer this year. I've gotten a new laptop, so the way that I used to have my inspiration folder was a little bit different. I used to have a lot more in there, but I'm still building to this folder, and my other inspiration folders are on a different hard drive at the moment, so I'm still building these ones up. But at the moment I've got everything split into 3 different sections. So I've got location editorial, so this is for more like full body or a fashion shoot that's outside on location. And then I've got a studio / beauty folder. This is for really close-up makeup looks, specifically beauty. And then I have another folder for studio fashion, so that's full body studio, styled studio shoots, and so on. So basically this is the 3 that I've got at the moment, and I'm also going to create a new folder here, and we're just going to put in hairstyles, and I'm going to create another one. This is how I used to have it on my other computer, and I'm going to name it makeup inspiration. So usually under these particular folders, the hairstyles and the makeup inspiration, I'd have a lot of subfolders, which would be like basic makeup looks, very natural makeup looks, and then I'd have smoky eye looks. And then under hairstyles, I'd have updos and half up, half down, and just different sort of ways to categorize the inspiration folders. But first off, I'm going to just take you through some of my location and editorial inspiration. So as you can see, I've got quite a few different images in here at the moment. So heaps of different inspiration images. And we're going to add to that right now. So I'm probably thinking I'm going to do a location editorial shoot for this particular series, because I haven't done one in a while and I'd really like to get something together. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to the websites I was talking about before, and we're going to collect some inspiration. Okay, so here we are on Fashion Gone Rogue, and this is probably one of my favorite websites for fashion photography inspiration. So I'm just going to go through and find a few images that I feel like might be suitable for a location shoot that I might be able to do in the next few weeks. And I'm going to pick up some photos that really just sort of stand out to me and that I feel are really inspiring and that I really like the look of. So what I usually like to do on Fashion Gone Rogue is go up to Editorial, which is up the top here, and I usually just click on that. And then I'll usually scroll down until I find some images that I really like. So I really like the coloring in this particular image. So I'm just going to bring up that Editorial and see what we have here. Have a look at the photos. Yeah, so I really love these colors. I really love that, that styling. So I'm going to add some of these to my inspiration folder. So I'll just save it into the location editorial folder. And then save quite a few from the same editorial. I usually do this until I find that I have enough photos that are sort of similar in style to create a mood board. So I'm really just loving the tones of this shoot and the styling. So it's kind of like almost a bit of a autumn fall look, which I really like. And I'm just going to save this one. And then I'm going to continue looking through the editorial section and sort of look maybe for something similar to this or something else that stands out to me. So we'll go back over to the editorial tab. So this one looks really cool. I'll just open that up and keep looking. Just have a look at this photo shoot and see. So yeah, this is really cool as well. So I'm going to save a few of these. Both sort of got that vintage kind of style, which I really like in images. Just going to save these for a bit of inspiration as well. And obviously you can do this all on Pinterest if you want to. I just sometimes find it's good to have access to everything on my computer. Just save everything. So I'm really loving this grainy kind of muted look in a lot of these images. It's always been a favorite kind of look of mine. Save that and we'll go back to the editorial page again. So this looks like it could be a little bit more styling inspiration here, just judging by the tone. So I'm going to open that up. And then I'll keep scrolling as well. So I'm going to look at this tab that I've just opened, the one with Gigi Hadid, and just look at some of the styling inspiration, which actually looks to be really cool. So I'm going to actually just save a few of these because I'm really loving this sort of cool vintage style. And I really love the coats, I have to say. I'd love to get some of those in a shoot. I'm just loving that color, I think, at the moment as well. It's just looking really good. Now, I know these are studio shots. I am, however, saving them to the location folder just for now because I know that these are probably going to be in a location shoot. Just save them in. So I will usually sit here for hours sometimes just going through and looking at what really stands out to me in terms of photographs or locations, just pretty much anything. Okay, I'm going to have a look at this one because this looks like it could be perfect. yeah, so the styling in this is spot on. I'm just going to save quite a few of these images. Amazing. It's almost like a bit of a 70s vibe. I love that with these photos. Oh, I love these so much. So amazing. All right, so I think I've got quite a few for my location styling kind of editorial to start off with. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over to Pinterest. And I'm going to start doing a bit of a search just up the top of the page. And I'm going to search for hairstyles 70s inspired. Just to kind of go with the shoot theme that we've already got going. And I'm loving these two immediately at the top. I just love that style of hair. So I'm going to actually save these directly into my folders on Pinterest. And then I'll bring them over to my computer later on because I really love those two straight away. I think they're pretty much my favorite. And I'm also going to search as a starting point, makeup 70s inspired, and this is going to probably be quite natural makeup, nothing too out there I think for this particular shoot. Kind of like this sort of style, which is very neutral. So I really love this, and I think I'm going to save that to my hair and makeup folder. And I actually love this sort of look as well with the hair that I've actually just already saved. Really quite love that makeup. Oh, and I really like this as well. Really natural, but still not like there's nothing there. I really love that look, so I'm going to save that one as well. And then we've sort of got a few things to start off with. All right, so I think that's pretty much it for now. And then in my next video, I'm going to talk about more to do with actually putting a mood board together and putting everything together on the one mood board area. So that's kind of when it all comes together as one concept. So this is basically how I like to sort out my inspiration, and I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing some of the images that I've put into my inspiration folder for my next shoot. And I really hope you guys enjoy the rest of the series. This is going to be ongoing for the next couple of weeks while I get everything together for this particular photo shoot. And I hope you guys enjoy the process. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching as usual, and please like this video if you liked it and comment in the comment section below and tell me what you want to see as part of this series and what you're interested to see most. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!